So when Microsoft came out with their new Xbox 360, they basically had this new system, which are achievement points.
You might be familiar with the term achievement whores, and that's a lot of what the Blitz team is comprised of. We're all playing 360 all the time to try to get the top score.
It gives you bragging rights. It's kind of the high score table of old, reincarnated on Xbox Live.
And so what it does is it gets a lot of guys playing through games and playing through areas that they never would have regularly.
All right!
We tried to stay away from some of the just traditional, you beat game number 5 and therefore you get an achievement, and then you beat game number 6 and you get an achievement. We tried to build it into the skills and some of the uniqueness of Blitz.
It's not just like get 100 yards and do this and do that. I mean, we have a couple of those, but it's really making it part of the storyline. So as you progress through the storyline, as you do different things in the storyline, as you gamble, as you get escorts and stuff like that, you get them that way.
I think our achievement point system is more in your face and more exciting than most sports games.
We want to focus some on online, so if you get beat a lot, we have some negative achievements. If you win a lot, you get some positive ones too.
So some of the achievements that we have, some of the ones that I know you could never do in a licensed game would be intentionally rewarding injuries. That's something that Blitz does. You could never do that in an NFL licensed game, even though it happens on the field all the time. Another thing in blitz-the-league that people didn't really know, many people didn't know, is that you can injure Quentin Sands in the last game that you play him in the championship in order to get revenge. So what we've done is we've tied an achievement to it. So for those of you who know how to do it, you'll get some points, but also now all of you know that that's one of the little Easter eggs we put in there. You have to do an offensive unleash move on Quentin Sands and you'll get the achievement for that. We also reward you for numbers of dirty hits, benchmarks on the field, certain story mode events.
But ultimately, we had fun with some of the creative ones. Our pride and joy is the burning sensation.
So how the burning sensation achievement works for Blitz 360 is you go online and you have to find somebody who has the virus, and the virus is the burning sensation. Once you find that person, you have to play a game with them online, and once you finish that game, much like finishing a kind of interaction with somebody else in real life, you may and or may not get a burning sensation. So in our game, we made it so if you finish that game, you find somebody with the virus, you play them, you get it as well. So it's, and of course, it's 69 points, which is very important to the actual act of receiving a burning sensation.
We had a lot of fun putting the achievements in Blitz for the 360 version. A game like Blitz really lends itself to the achievement system.
So we kind of wanted to make this sort of a game within a game and do something different with sports achievements.
You really have to experience everything we want the game user to experience. So that involves some online, that involves our training mode, going through campaign mode, storyline, going through and injuring people when you're supposed to, getting all the really impactful parts of the game that makes Blitz what it was, right? The best unlicensed football game ever made. I mean, you can't argue with that.